In November 1991, this 320 tons reactor was transported to and erected in Dunkirk, France. When it arrived at a job site on self-propelled transporters, it had already traveled quite a distance by barge from Mannheim in Germany before being rolled off at Dunkirk. Here we can see the carousel mode of the self-propelled transporters. By means of a simple push-button control, the trailer operator can change the steering mode from normal driving to on-the-spot turning. In this mode, all wheels are positioned in a circle. The self-propelled axles turn the transport combination on the spot, thus making the turn into the side road quite easy. The orientation of the load, tail end or front end, can also be changed quite easily if needed. Control is from a portable unit, which is carried by the operator walking behind the transporter. While preparing the spreader beam and slings, the ground level foundations were also prepared with shim plates and made ready to receive the reactor. In this project, a simple spreader beam was used. Support was given by additional slings and shackles, which gave the correct length. At the end of each sling, a 3.5 meter long grommet with a 3 mm thick steel sliding plate was connected. This was fitted between lifting trunnion and grommet. A 300 tons hydraulic crane was connected to the tail point of the reactor, and the transporters were moved out of the way when the load was lifted from the transport settles. To lift a 38 meter long and 320 tons heavy reactor, a DMAC TC3000 was rigged with 54 meters of main boom and 225 tons of superlift counterweight. With a rated lifting capacity of 340 tons, it was just sufficient to do the job. A 300 tons Liebherr LT 1300 was used as a tail crane and positioned on one side of the reactor. To clear the platform bracings at the top of the reactor, quite a complex maneuver was necessary. When the top of the reactor was clear, the Liebherr lowered the base ring and the reactor reached its vertical position. The tail slings were released and the reactor maneuvered above its final foundation and set. Vertical alignment is usually done along the shell of the column. However, if the diameter is variable and the shell of the column cannot be used, a proper mark should be made at the top and bottom of the column in two different orientations.